Invisible crown, heavy on the head, walking like a king among the walking dead. Don't need no diamonds, don't need no gold.
Invisible crown, story to be told.
Invisible crown, heavy on the head, walking like a king among the walking dead. Don't need no diamonds, don't need no gold.
Invisible crown, story to be told.
They look at the clothes, look at the shoes, trying to figure out who's dudes. But they miss the aura, miss the shine, coming from the spirit by design. I wasn't born in the castle keep, but I dream like a monarch when I sleep. My kingdom is the block, my throne the stoop, ruling the roost of the chicken coop. It's a state of mind, a mental state, dictating the moves and the fate. You can strip me naked, take it all away, but the royal blood is here to stay. I command respect with a simple glance, not leaving anything to chance.
Invisible crown, heavy on the head, walking like a king among the walking dead. Don't need no diamonds, don't need no gold. Invisible crown, story to be told. Invisible crown, heavy on the head, walking like a king among the walking dead. Don't need no diamonds, don't need no gold. Invisible crown, story to be told.
A king feeds his people, protects the weak, gives a strong voice to the ones who speak. It ain't about power to abuse and take, it's about the difference that you make. I walk with posture, spine straight line, ignoring the petty and the asinine. Let the jokers laugh, let the jesters play. The king is working on a better day. My wealth is knowledge, my power is word, flying above like a predatory bird. They try to knock it off, try to steal the gem, but they can't touch the hem of the garment woven from the struggle thread. The invisible crown on the weary head.
Invisible crown, heavy on the head, walking like a king among the walking dead. I don't need no diamonds, don't need no gold. Invisible crown, story to be told. Invisible crown, heavy on the head, walking like a king among the walking dead. I don't need no diamonds, don't need no gold. Invisible crown, story to be told.
So fix your face, adjust your tie, look the world straight in the eye. You a king too, if you choose to be. Unlock the chains and set yourself free. Don't wait for permission, don't wait for praise. Navigate through the complex maze with the dignity of an ancient line, turning the water into wine. The streets recognize royalty real quick. Not the flashy stuff, not the trick, but the substance found in the man's core. Worth fighting and dying for. Wear it proud, wear it bright. The invisible crown in the city night.
The invisible crown, heavy on the head, walking like a king among the walking dead. Don't need no diamonds, don't need no gold. Invisible crown, story to be told.
Head high, shoulders back, shoulders back. Royalty, royalty.
Second chance ain't luck, it's work. Show up clean where the old wounds lurk. If you love this house, prove worth, not words. Turn weeks to years till the trust returns. Pop wrote blue ink from a colder wing. Boy, keep faith in a simple thing. We met up north with a vending hum. Small talk first so the tears don't come. He said, I taught you what not to live. I said, teach now what the right hours give. Parole said, check in. We said, fine. Let every form be a boundary line. I booked them shifts at the loading dock. Steel toe hymns till the pass unlocked. He held his tongue when the pride ran loud. Took the longer line through a father's vow. We skipped the press, we stacked receipts. 8 small meals with a quiet piece. Second chance ain't luck, this work, this work, this work, this work. Second chance ain't luck, this work, this work, this work, this work, this work. Second chance ain't luck, this work, this work. Show up clean where the old wounds lurk. If you love this house, prove worth, not words. Turn weeks to years till the trust returns. We shoot the trust returns. Strings bare, sub-valve, hats hush, rim on two, breath between bars. He missed my games, he missed some years. We named each loss and we wiped those tears. Renee said slow, let the calendar hear. Show up for chores and a Sunday meal. He learned to apologize, whole not half. Fixed a loose hinge, then fixed his laugh. Took out the trash in a steady rain. Brought home rice and a little cane. DA read lyrics like a crooked scan. He said write clean so your future stand. I wrote work songs he could hum at night. Two men mending where the seams got tight. Second chance ain't luck, it's work, it's work, it's work, it's work. Second chance ain't luck, it's work, it's work, it's work, it's work, it's work. Second chance ain't luck, it's work, it's work. Show up clean where the old wounds lurk. If you love this house, prove worth, not words. Turn weeks to years till the trust returns. Year one down, no headlines made. Just ran on time and a sharper fade. He stood at the back when my set got paid. Clap one soft, then we walk, no parade. Second chance ain't magic a chance. Slow dance steps in a heavy dance. We hold our bond where the weak stay true. Father and son with a lawful glue. Second chance ain't luck, it's work. Show up clean where the old wounds lurk. Turn weeks to years till the trust returns. Trust returns.
Yeah, Bronx in the house. Open the book. The pavement ledger. Check the mag. It's the pavement ledger. Every crack is a line, chronicling the struggle and the urban design. No red ink, just the soot and the stains, counting up the losses and the hard-earned gains. Pavement ledger, written in the brick, doing math on survival where the air is thick. Same block, same code, same debt to pay. The ledger don't lie at the end of the day. I'm a student of the curb, scholar of the lane, writing out the history of the industrial rain. The snare is a snap, the kick is a thud, rising like a giant from the concrete mud. I see the young guns rushing for the fast result, not knowing that the ledger leads to adult revolt. You gotta build the credit, gotta earn the respect, before you start expecting what the streets collect. I met an old head by the handball wall, said the biggest rise leads to the biggest fall. If your foundation is shaky and your math is off, you won't survive the winter or the project cough. I took that lesson, sharpened up the pen, drafting a reality again and again. The piano is a loop, the bass is a stride with the raw ass dignity on the inside. It's the pavement ledger, every crack is a line, chronicling the struggle and the urban design. No red ink, just the soot and the stains, counting up the losses and the hard-earned gains. Yeah. I'm ordered in the lobby, checking every face, looking for the solid in the rat-ass race. The ledger keep a record of the ones who stayed, and the ones who crumbled, and the ones who strayed. It ain't about the jewelry or the velvet glow, it's the physics of the hunger and the undertow. If you add the pride but you subtract the brain, you end up with the residue of the phantom pain. I seen the strong ones fold like a cheap-ass chair when the pressure hit the pipe in the hallway air. I keep my account balanced and my vision clear, making every single ass obstacle disappear. We alchemists turning the noise into gold, a story of the survival that was never told. The pavement ledger is a spiritual book. Open up your eyes and take a second ass look. When the sun goes down and the street lights blink, I'm still at the table, watching the ink dry on the page of the urban law, handling the business by the heavy ass door. I wanna leave a trace that is solid and true, a melodic signature for the chosen few. Pavement ledger, the final transmission, before we execute the final last mission. Close the book slow, let the heartbeat stop, waiting for the needle of the record to drop. Bronx logic, stay firm, stay deep, awake while the rest of the world is asleep. I'm signing off clinical, let the bass roll, a royal signature of the urban soul. The ledger don't lie. Yeah, showbiz, showbiz, balance the books. One love, one love. One love, one love.
cash and patience, return what's owed. Eat at a table that our choices grow. First time heat stayed through a blizzard run. Mom laughed soft like a harder son. Pop came home with a humble map. We walked slow miles till the bridges snap. Loose, not lost, we fixed those ties. Apology whole, not bargain lies. I bought back promises pawned for rent. Turned slips to proof in the months we spent. Little bros cap tossed stolen sky. We framed that still like a family. Why? Our last name paid ain't flex or trend. It's who gets help when the days don't bend.
Our last name paid, not post. Paid, not post. Our last name paid, not post.
Strings bare, sub-vowels, hats hush, rim touch groove. We fund a coat for a cousin's kid. Keep quiet books on the good we did. DA read lines with a hungry spin. We keep our files where the stubs begin. Angela's mom needs meds this week. We pool small bills till the mountains meet. Reek runs late, but he texts that truth. We cover his slot like we cover our youth. Our last name paid ain't bought with fame. It's earned in the hours nobody frames. We don't sell fear for a headline view. We sell restraint in the ring constraint.
Not post. Paid, not post. Our last name paid, not post. Paid, not post. Our last name paid, not post.
Year rolls over and the debts roll out. We circle free on the ledger's pout. We light one candle for those we miss, then light a stove for the ones we kiss. Our last name paid, right bold, right clear. Proof in the mail and the meals each year. If fortune knocks with a crooked clause, we pass that bag for the kids we cause. We close our door with a quiet grin. A house full of love and the light's still in.
Paid, not post. Paid, not post. Our last name paid, not post. Paid, not post. Our last name paid, not post.
Stamped on a lease, not a mural that froze. We cash and patience, return what's owed. Eat at a table that our choices grow.
Rusty fire hydrant, open on the block. Water hitting pavement, beats around the clock. Kids screaming loud in the middle of the spray. Rusty fire hydrant, washing heat away. Rusty fire hydrant, open on the block. Water hitting pavement, beats around the clock. Kids screaming loud in the middle of the spray. Rusty fire hydrant, washing heat away. August heat wave, asphalt turning soft. Pigeons hiding quiet in the rooftop loft. Old man with the wrench turns the heavy nut. Water shoots high, clearing out the rut. Instant ocean in the middle of the street. Cooling down the temper, cooling down the feet. Cars slow down, washing off the dust. City life simple, living cause we must. No pool in the yard, no beach in the reach. Just the hydrant lesson that the streets teach. Joy is free if you know where to look. Not written down in the history book. Rusty fire hydrant, open on the block. Water hitting pavement, beats around the clock. Kids screaming loud in the middle of the spray. Rusty fire hydrant, washing heat away. Cops roll by, slow the cruiser down. Smile on their face, no usual frown. For a minute there, the war is on pause. Universal language of the water laws. Teenagers flirting, soaked to the skin. Summer romance where the games begin. Old ladies watching from the window shade, remembering the choices that they never made. Water reflects the sun and the sky. Rainbow in the gutter catching the eye. Momentary peace in the urban war. Nobody asking for anything more. Rusty fire hydrant, open on the block. Water hitting pavement, beats around the clock. Kids screaming loud in the middle of the spray. Rusty fire hydrant, washing heat away. Rusty fire hydrant, open on the block. Water hitting pavement, beats around the clock. Kids screaming loud in the of the spray. Rusty fire hydrant, washing heat away. Yo, sun starts dipping, water pressure drop. Fun is over, time to close the shop. Wrench turns back, metal on the rust. Back to the heat and back to the dust. Puddles remain as the memory fades. Street lights flickering in the evening shades, but the feeling stays cool in the mind, leaving the heaviness of the day behind. Simple things matter when the world is hard. Water flowing free in the concrete yard. Rusty monument standing on the curb. Quiet strength that no noise disturb. Rusty fire hydrant open on the block. Water hitting pavement, beats around the clock. Kids screaming loud in the middle of the spray. Rusty fire hydrant washing heat away. Summer madness never ends, just bends. Peace. Yeah. Dip. Yeah. Dip. Best seat in the house. 9 line. Bodega life. Bodega Cat Chronicles, sitting on the bread, watching the customers nod in the head. Guardian of the chips, king of the store. Bodega Cat Chronicles, legendary lore. Me, Orange Tabby chilling on the ATM machine, seeing everything in the neighborhood scene. Drunk guy stumbling, buying cigarettes. Cat don't judge, got no regrets. Mouse in the back room, better run fast. Bodega Cat hunting, built to last. Sleeping on the newspaper, stack all day. Chasing the laser in the morning play. Owner loves him more than the profit line. Mascot of the block doing just fine. Kids coming just to pet the fur. Listen to the motor, listen to the purr. Bodega Cat Chronicles, sitting on the bread, watching the customers nod in the head. Guardian of the chips, king of the store. Bodega Cat Chronicles, legendary lore. Inspector comes in with the clipboard frown. Cat gotta go,
Shut the place down,
neighborhood uprising.
leave the cat be.
Bodega Cat, symbol of the liberty. Inspector leaves defeated. Cat stays put, rubbing up against the customer foot. Witness to the deals, witness to the fights. Sleeping through the chaos of the city nights. Knows who was good, knows who was bad. Best security system they ever had. Eyes slit narrow, watching the door. Bodega Cat wisdom, ancient folklore. Bodega Cat Chronicles, sitting on the bread, watching the customers nod in the head. Guardian of the chips, king of the store. Bodega Cat Chronicles, legendary lore. When the cold outside, cat warm inside, curled up tight with the plantains high. Smell of the coffee, smell of the grill. Bodega Cat live, standing still. Generations pass, but the cat remains part of the blood in the city veins. No name needed, just the cat chasing the shadow of the mysterious rat. When the gate rolls down and the lights go off, cat patrols the kingdom, removing doubt. Silent protector of the corner shop. Bodega Cat, rain will never stop. Bodega Cat Chronicles, sitting on the bread, watching the customers nod in the head. Guardian of the chips, king of the store. Bodega Cat Chronicles, legendary lore.
Burn sound.
Kitty,
You're a child.
your time.
Organ fade.
Yeah. Borrow time hustle, living on a loan. Clock ticking loud on the monochrome throne. Every breath stolen, every step fast. Borrow time hustle, making it last. Borrow time hustle, living on a loan. Clock ticking loud on the monochrome throne. Every breath stolen, every step fast. Borrow time hustle, making it last.
Yeah. We act like we gon' live forever here, ignoring the calendar, ignoring the year. Chasing the paper like it buys us days, lost in the maze of the purple haze. But the Grim Reaper keeps the strict account. Watching the debt steadily mount. I seen young kings drop before they prime, victims of the envy and the petty crime. It wakes you up,
shakes you to the core. Realizing death is knocking at the door. So I grind harder, push with more force, trying to steer the ship on a better course. Not for the Bentley or the diamond ring, but for the legacy that the children seen. Making the mark before the time will stop, fighting the gravity from the bottom to top. Borrow time hustle, living on a loan, clock ticking loud on the monochrome throne. Every breath stolen, every step fast. Borrow time hustle, making it last. Yeah. Tomorrow ain't promised, yesterday gone. Only got the moment of the early dawn. So I speak truth like it's my final word, letting the message be clearly heard. Don't waste energy on a petty beef. Life is too beautiful and way too brief. Focus on building, focus on the growth, taking the sacred and the solemn oath to live with purpose, live with intent, before the energy's completely spent. They say time is money, but that's a lie. Time is the one thing that you cannot buy. So I spend it wise like a miser man, executing the master plan. Borrow time hustle, living on a loan, clock ticking loud on a monochrome throne. Every breath stolen, every step fast. Borrow time hustle, making it last. Hey, borrow time hustle, living on a loan, clock ticking loud on a monochrome throne. Every breath stolen, every step fast. Borrow time hustle, making it last. Hey. When the sand runs out in the hourglass and the final shadows come to pass, I wanna look back with no regret, knowing I paid off the life debt. Left something solid, something real, not just a memory of a drug deal, but a foundation for the next in line. A blueprint drawn in the complex design. So I run the race with the devil's pace, putting a smile on the weary face. Borrow time is the fuel I burn, the hardest lesson that we have to learn. Live every day like the rent is due, and the landlord is coming for you. Borrow time hustle, living on a loan, clock ticking loud on the monochrome throne. Every breath stolen, every step fast. Borrow time hustle, making it last. Borrow time hustle. Borrow time hustle. Clock stop. Hey. Legacy stay.
No enemies, no enemies, no enemies. Yeah, yeah. They don't, they don't, they don't, they don't, they don't. Yeah, they don't, they don't, they don't, they don't, they don't, they don't. Yeah, they don't, they don't, they don't, they don't, they don't, they don't. Yeah, they don't, they don't, they don't, they don't, they don't, they don't, they don't. The city breathes a cold exhaust. A promise left to us. We built the kingdom on this block. From chaos and from dust, my throne's a cinder block. The crown is just a name I hold. A story told in alleyways and whispers brave and bold. We swore an oath on cracked pavement beneath the yellow moon to rise above the tenement symphony. A melancholy tune. Some chose the path of least resistance, a shortcut to the grave. I chose to stand and face the storm, a king and not a slave. I see the envy in their eyes, a hunger and the greed. They want the fruits of my labor, the harvest of my seed, but they don't know the sleepless nights, the battles that I fought, the sacrifices that I made, the lessons I was taught. This ain't a game of checkers, son. This is a game of chess. You make one wrong move, you're a memory, nothing more, nothing less. So watch my back and I hold my own in this urban decay. A lonely king on a cinder block, waiting for the day. This is for the ones who build their castles in the dirt. For every scar, for every bruise, for every single hurt. We wear our crowns of concrete, a symbol of our worth. This is the anthem of the streets, the salt of the earth. My mother's hands a testament to a life of endless toil. She worked her fingers to the bone on this unholy soil. She taught me strength, she taught me pride, a spirit that won't break. To find the beauty in the struggle for my own and others' sake. My father's ghost, a silent God, a presence in the room. He taught me how to be a man, to chase away the gloom, to find the light in the darkness. A flower in full bloom, to rise above the circumstance, to overcome the doom. The train car rattle shakes the frame, a rhythm in the steel. A pocket full of tokens is the only thing that's real. It gets you home, it gets you there, it seals a silent deal. A small run corner heavyweight, the truth you can't conceal. The city's not just steel and glass, it's stories etched in bone of families fighting for a dream, a place to call their own. And every time I ride these rails, I feel I'm not alone. I'm part of something bigger here, a seed that has been sown. This is for the ones who build their castles in the dirt. For every scar, for every bruise, for every single hurt. We wear our crowns of concrete, a symbol of our worth. This is the anthem of the streets, the salt of the earth. This is for the ones who build their castles in the dirt. For every scar, for every bruise, for every single hurt. We wear our crowns of concrete, a symbol of our worth. This is the anthem of the streets, the salt of the earth.
They see the throne, but not the weight, the glory, but not the hate, They see the king, but not the man, They'll never understand the plan. Yeah. Now I'm the one who holds a scepter, a symbol of my might. My daughter's eyes reflect the fire, a beacon in the night. I teach her how to stand up tall, to always do what's right, to be a warrior in this world, to never lose the fight. I tell her stories of the past, the battles that we've won, the constant struggle to do good beneath the rising sun, to be a testament to will, until our races run a symphony of human strength, a victory hard won. And when she asks me why I fight, why I never give in, I tell her of the fire side, the spirit that's within, a legacy of hope and strength, a perfect seamless blend, a circle of a family, a means to an end. So let the city sleep tonight. I'm finally at peace. I found my home, I found my soul, I found a sweet release from the chains that used to bind me, the demons that won't cease. I'm a king on my own terms, my own masterpiece. This is for the ones who build their castles in the dirt, for every scar, for every bruise, for every single hurt. We wear our crowns of concrete, a symbol of our worth. This is the anthem of the streets, the salt of the earth. This is for the ones who build their castles in the dirt, for every scar, for every bruise, for every single hurt. We wear our crowns of concrete, a symbol of our worth. This is the anthem of the streets, the salt of the earth. The king is not a title, it's a state of mind, a legacy of strength and love for all of humankind, a beacon in the darkness for the lost and the blind, a promise of a better day for all of us to find. 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 For all of us to find.
They call the silence. They call the silence. Cold of silence, lips sealed tight, moving in the shadows of the city night. Know what you saw, but I say what you didn't. Code of silence, strictly forbidden. Code of silence, lips sealed tight, moving in the shadows of the city night. Know what you saw, but I say what you didn't. Code of silence, strictly forbidden. Yeah.
It's the first rule written in the concrete book. Don't be a snitch, don't be a crook. Mind your business, keep your head down low. Let the street currents naturally flow. I seen men vanish for a whispered word, stories that should have never been heard. The interrogation room is the testing ground, where the weak crumble and the lost are found, but the strong stand silent. Stone-faced wall, taking the heat, taking the fall. It ain't about protecting the guilty man, it's about survival and the tribal plan. You break the code, you break the trust, and turn your future into dust.
Code of silence, lips sealed tight, moving in the shadows of the city night. Know what you saw, but say what you didn't. Code of silence, strictly forbidden.
They offer deals, offer a new name, trying to get you to play their game. But a rat is a rat in any town, weighted by the guilt that drags you down. I wear my silence like an armor plate, deflecting the questions and the heavy hate. Respect is earned when the mouth is shut, trust in the feeling in the gut. Information is currency, spend it wise. Don't be fooled by the friendly disguise. The streets have ears in the brick and mortar, maintaining the chaos and the order. A nod, a look, a hand sign flash, more powerful than the suitcase cash.
Code of silence, lips sealed tight, moving in the shadows of the city night. Know what you saw, but say what you didn't. Code of silence, strictly forbidden. Your code of silence, silence, silence. Your code of silence, silence, silence.
Yeah. Generations pass, but the rule remains, running through the city, circulate veins. It's the glue that holds the block in place, saving the dignity and saving face. In a world where everyone talks too much, I value the quiet and the subtle touch. Words can be weapons, use them with care, or they leave you gasping for the air. So I watch and learn, record the truth, but keep it locked in the voting booth. The code of silence is a heavy vow, but it's the only way to make it now. Live by the code, die by the code, walk in the lonely silent road. Yeah.
Code of silence, lips sealed tight, moving in the shadows of the city night. Know what you saw, but say what you didn't. Code of silence, strictly forbidden. You code of silence. You code of silence. You
code of silence, 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 silence. Zip it, lock it, throw away key.
Ball one rent is due, the radiator sings a hymn of rust. Mama counts the dollar bills, her face a mask of trust. She says we don't break, we don't bend, we just adjust. My father's boots by the door, he sleep covered in the city's dust. Every shift he worked was etched into the lines around his eyes. He taught me silence has a weight and truth needs no disguise. Just a steady hand, a level gaze, a will that never dies. This concrete lullaby, we live beneath these watchful skies. The block is breathing slow and deep, a rhythm in the stone. I walk these lines with borrowed time, a king without a throne. But in this kingdom of the tired, we are not alone. We share the weight, we split the bread, we build with what we own. The sirens wail a distant song, a harmony of pain. I find my peace in the steady beat of the midnight train. A promise made, a debt to pay, a lesson in the rain. To hold my own, to stand my ground and never once complain. This is for the sleepless nights, the hands that hold the line, a quiet strength, a steady heart, the will that won't resign. We walk on broken pavement, but our spirits intertwine. This is the poster oath, we keep the unbreakable design. I see my mother in the market, checking every price. A quiet warrior in the aisle, making sacrifice. She taught me value isn't paper, it's the love that will suffice to build a home from humble means to make a world feel nice. My father's laugh of memory, a sound that cuts so deep. He told me, son, your word is bond, a promise you must keep. So I speak my truth and measure rhymes while the city is asleep, and plant my seeds in barren ground, a harvest I will reap. The train car grows a metal beast, carrying souls to work. We're all just fighting for a chance where hidden dangers lurk. But in the eyes of strangers, I see a hopeful spark, a shared desire to make it home before it gets too dark. This ain't a fairy tale, my friend, this is the real deal. The daily grind, a constant fight, the scars that never heal. But in the struggle, we find strength and purpose we can feel. A family's love, a fortress strong, a bond is true as steel. This is for the sleepless nights, the hands that hold the line, a quiet strength, a steady heart, the will that won't resign. We walk on broken pavement, but our spirits intertwine. This is the poster oath, we keep the unbreakable design. This is for the sleepless nights, the hands that hold the line, a quiet strength, a steady heart, the will that won't resign. We walk on broken pavement, but our spirits intertwine. This is the poster oath, we keep the unbreakable design.
No shortcuts here, just the path we tread. Every step is earned, every word is said. With a purpose, hold your head up high. I look the world straight in.
Now I'm the one who holds the ledger, counts the dollars, makes the call. My daughter watches, learns the steps so she will never fall. I teach her how to stand up straight, to answer duty's call, to build a world on solid ground, to give her heart her all. I tell her stories of her grandparents, the giants in my mind, who told me how to be a man, compassionate and kind. To see the beauty in the struggle, the treasures you can find in every act of selfless love, the ties that truly bind. And when she asks me why we fight, why we never quit, I tell her the fire inside, the spirit that is lit by every generation, past the flame that won't submit. A legacy of hope and strength, a perfect seamless fit. So let the city do its worst, we'll rise above the fray. We'll hold each other close and tight and live to fight another day. This is the anthem of the strong, the prayer of the righteous pray. A testament to human will, come whatever may. This is for the sleepless nights, the hands that hold the line, a quiet strength, a steady heart, the will that won't resign. We walk on broken pavement, but our spirits intertwine. This is the poster oath, we keep the unbreakable design. This is for the sleepless nights, the hands that hold the line, a quiet strength, a steady heart, the will that won't resign. We walk on broken pavement, but our spirits intertwine. This is the poster oath, we keep the unbreakable designs. For the sleepless nights, the hands that hold the line, a quiet strength, a steady heart, the will that won't resign. We walk on broken pavement, but our spirits intertwine. This is the poster oath, we keep the unbreakable design.
A key turns in the lock, a light goes on. The city sighs, another day is done. A quiet breath, the battle's won. Until the rising of the sun.
In every crowd, a ghost in the machine, a brother lost to the system, a king without a queen. We used to run these dirty streets, a team or two unseen. Now you a number in a cage, a memory, a dream. I read your letters, every word, a cry for help, a plea. You're trapped inside a nightmare, struggling to be free. I close my eyes and I can see you standing next to me. Two young lions, wild and proud, for all the world to see. But the city has a way of breaking even the strongest will. It chews you up and spits you out, it leaves you standing still. You took a chance, you rolled the dice, you went in for the kill. Now you're paying for your sins on a lonely windswept hill. I walk these blocks we used to own, a stranger in my home. The laughter's gone, the music's dead, I'm utterly alone. A phantom in the alleyways, a king without a throne. A poet of the brokenhearted, a seed that has been sown. You're a ghost in the machine, a whisper in the wind, a casualty of a war. That you were born to lose, my friend, but your spirit lives within me until the very end. This is the promise that I keep, the message that I send. I see my mother's tired eyes, her spirit starts to fade. She prays for you every morning, a promise that she made to see you walk back through that door. A debt that has been paid, a son returned, a family whole, a future unafraid. My father's pride, a silent weight, a burden he can't bear. He hides his pain behind a smile, a mask of false despair. He taught us honor, taught us strength. He taught us how to care, to find the good in every soul, the beauty everywhere. The train car rattle shakes the frame, a rhythm in the steel. A pocket full of tokens is the only thing that's real. It gets you home, it gets you there. It seals a silent deal, a small round coin, a heavy weight. A truth you can't conceal. The city's not just steel and glass, it's stories etched in bone of families fighting for a dream, a place to call their own. And every time I ride these rails, I feel I'm not alone. I'm part of something bigger here, a seed that has been sown. You're a ghost in the machine, a whisper in the wind, a casualty of a war. That you were born to lose, my friend, but your spirit lives within me until the very end. This is the promise that I keep, the message that I send. You're a ghost in the machine, a whisper in the wind, a casualty of a war. That you were born to lose, my friend, but your spirit lives within me until the very end. This is the promise that I keep, the message that I send. They can lock you up, but they can't cage your soul. They can take your freedom, but they can't take control of the man you are, the king you'll be. Your spirit's free for all to see. I visit you on Sundays, we talk behind the glass. Your eyes are filled with a resolve, a fire that will last. You tell me, brother, don't you worry, this too shall come to pass. I'll be back on the streets again, a shadow from the past. I see the strength in your defiance, the spirit that won't break, the will to live, the will to fight for your own and others' sake. You're not a number, not a statistic, not a big mistake. You're a warrior in this battle, a king for goodness sake. And when you're free, we'll rule these streets as we once did before. A bond of brotherhood renewed, a friendship to restore. We'll build a kingdom on the ruins of the life we knew before, a testament to human will and so much more. This is the story of our lives, the battles that we fight, the constant struggle to do good, to walk within the light, to be a beacon for the lost, a comfort in the night, a testament to friendship's power and its enduring might. You're a ghost in the machine, a whisper in the wind, a casualty of a war. That you were born to lose, my friend, but your spirit lives within me until the very end. This is the promise that I keep, the message that I send. You're a ghost in the machine, a whisper in the wind, a casualty of a war. That you were born to lose, my friend, but your spirit lives within me until the very end. This is the promise that I keep, the message that I send. You're a ghost in the machine, a whisper in the wind, a casualty of a war. That you were born to lose, my friend, your spirit lives within me until the very end. This is the promise that I keep, the message that I send. A whisper promise, a silent prayer, a bond of brothers beyond compare, a spirit free, a soul to share until we meet again, my friend, somewhere. Somewhere.
Closing eyes. City never sleeps, but we do. Iron horse lullaby, rocking me to sleep. Secrets of the underground buried in the deep. Rhythm of the rail, song of the tire. Iron horse lullaby, strictly for the hire. Iron horse lullaby, rocking me to sleep. Secrets of the underground buried in the deep. Rhythm of the rail, song of the tire. Iron horse lullaby, strictly for the hire. Head against the window, cold glass vibrations, passing through the maze of the subway stations. Exhaustion hits heavy like a physical blow. Nowhere to be, nowhere to go. Stranger snoring loud in the corner seat. Homeless man wrapping up his frozen feet. We share the silence of the metal womb, moving through the darkness of the city tomb. Dreams flickering like a tunnel light, escaping the pressure of the day and night. Safety in motion, nowhere to land. Sleeping in the palm of the metal hand. Iron horse lullaby, rocking me to sleep. Secrets of the underground buried in the deep. Rhythm of the rail, song of the tire. Iron horse lullaby, strictly for the hire. Iron horse lullaby, rocking me to sleep. Secrets of the underground buried in the deep. Rhythm of the rail, song of the tire. Iron horse lullaby, strictly for the hire. Wake up sudden at the conductor scream. Last stop, snapping from the transit dream. Shuffle to the door with the heavy eyes.
Underneath the concrete, no sunrise. Platform cold, waiting for the return. Candle of the spirit starting to burn. This train is the cradle for the working poor. Resting weary bones on the dirty floor. No pillow soft, just a plastic bench. Smell of the oil and electric stench. But for a moment, the world fades black. Resting the mind on the railway track.
Iron horse lullaby, rocking me to sleep. Secrets of the underground buried in the deep. Rhythm of the rail, song of the tired. Iron horse lullaby, strictly for the higher. Iron horse lullaby, rocking me to sleep. Secrets of the underground buried in the deep. Rhythm of the rail, song of the tired. Iron horse lullaby, strictly for the higher.
Cycle repeats, morning rush begin. Iron horse fills with the original sin. Suits and ties pushing, breaking the peace. Lullaby over, tension increased, but I remember the quiet of the 3 a.m. The peaceful silence of the transit gem, carrying the rest through the chaotic day. Iron horse lullaby fades away. Tonight we return to the metal bed. Rest in the body and rest in the head. City pulse beating in the steel vein. Iron horse soothing the urban pain.
Iron horse lullaby, rocking me to sleep. Secrets of the underground buried in the deep. Rhythm of the rail, song of the tired. Iron horse lullaby, strictly for the higher. Iron horse lullaby. Train slows down. Next stop, doors hiss. Flute fades.
Yeah, yo, male prophecy. Junk mail prophecies hidden in the code. You've been pre-approved for a heavy load. Credit card offers, sweepstakes lies. Junk mail prophecies right before your eyes. Junk mail prophecies hidden in the code. You've been pre-approved for a heavy load. Credit card offers, sweepstakes lies. Junk mail prophecies right before your eyes. They watch what you buy, what you eat, what you need. Planting the seed of material greed. Final notice in the blood red font, giving you exactly what they think you want. This ain't random, this a calculated strike. They know you're broke, they know what you like. This ain't a sweepstakes, it's a social test to see who folds under financial stress. I tape it to the wall, connect the lines, see the grand design and the cheap designs. A smiling family on the catalog pages, awarding grinning at the consumer cage. Junk mail prophecies hidden in the code. You've been pre-approved for a heavy load. Credit card offers, sweepstakes lies. Junk mail prophecies right before your eyes. The local politician with the fake ass grin. Vote for me, let the new age begin. Same old promises, same old lies, packaged different. For the weary eyes, the free vacation to a timeshare hell. Another prison with a different cell. They know your dreams, they know your fears. Been building your profile for all these years. Every subscription, every warranty card is another brick in your prison yard. I burn the mail, watch the ashes fly. A small rebellion beneath the watchful sky. Junk mail prophecies hidden in the code. You've been pre-approved for a heavy load. Credit card offers, sweepstakes lies. Junk mail prophecies right before your eyes. Junk mail prophecies hidden in the code. You've been pre-approved for a heavy load. Credit card offers, sweepstakes lies. Junk mail prophecies right before your eyes. The system's patient, the system's smart. It aims for the wallet to break the heart. Offers you credit when you're deep in debt. A friendly loan is a spider's net. So I read the junk mail like a sacred text, figuring out what they're gonna do next. It's a war of attrition, a battle of wills between their marketing and my survival skills. They think it's trash, I think it's a map to avoiding the trap, avoiding the snap. Don't be a victim of the paper lies. See the truth hidden in their big blue eyes. Junk mail prophecies hidden in the code. You've been pre-approved for a heavy load. Credit card offers, sweepstakes lies. Junk mail prophecies right before your eyes. Junk mail, I see you, reading the signs. Stay woke, stay woke. Junk,
There,
that. Last pawn on the board facing the king. Nowhere to go, no songs left to sing. Made it this far on the path to strife.
The last pawn's gamble for a different life.
Last pawn on the board facing the king. Nowhere to go, no songs left to sing. Made it this far on the path of strife.
The last pawn's gamble for a different life.
I started at the bottom, one square at a time. Watched the nights fall, heard the final chime for the bishops and rooks who played too bold. Their stories ended, their bodies cold. I just kept moving, straight ahead, no turn. A simple soldier with a lesson to learn. Stay in your lane, don't attract the eye. Let the big pieces fall from the sky. I seen the queen sacrifice for a lie. Seen good men trade the honor to get by. But I stayed humble, stayed on the attack. The last pawn standing, no looking back. Last pawn on the board facing the king. Nowhere to go, no songs left to sing. Made it this far on a path of strife.
The last pawn's gamble for a different life.
Last pawn on the board facing the king. Nowhere to go, no songs left to sing. Made it this far on a path of strife.
The last pawn's gamble for a different life.
The king's protected by his final guard. A worn out castle, weathered and hard, but he's cornered now. His options are thin, the game's almost over. Let the end begin. I represent the ones who never had a choice. The silent majority without a voice. The ones who worked hard and died in vain. The forgotten faces in the acid rain. This ain't just a piece on a checkered square. This is the anger of the deep despair. This is the moment of the final push. The breaking of the deafening hush. Last pawn on the board facing the king. Nowhere to go, no songs left to sing. Made it this far on a path of strife.
The last pawn's gamble for a different life.
Last pawn on a board facing the king. Made it this far on a
I reached the last row, the transformation near. The ultimate power conquering the fear. A pawn becomes a queen. The rules dictate a sudden reversal of a hopeless fate. The king topples over. The game is won. The long hard battle is finally done. But there's no celebration, no cheering crowd. Just the silence hanging like a heavy shroud. Cause a new game starts on a different day. And new pawns will line up and enter the fray. But for one moment, the board is mine. A testament to the will to shine.
Last pawn on the board facing the king.
Nowhere to go, no songs left to sing.
Made it this far on a path to strife.
The last pawn's gamble for a different life.
Last pawn on the board facing the king. Made it this far on a down. Checkmate, 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 checkmate. Game over, game over.
This should never fucking more fucking haters. Loyalty tax, price going up high. Paid in silence, paid with a lie. Circle gets smaller when the bill comes due. Loyalty tax, separating false from true. Loyalty tax, price going up high. Paid in silence, paid with a lie. Circle gets smaller when the bill comes due. Loyalty tax, separating false from true. Everybody claims they ride until the end. Call you brother, call you best friend, but watch the eyes when the pressure start to build. Watch you stays when the blood gets spilled. I seen giants fall cause they trusted the snake. A fatal error, a rookie mistake. The cost of friendship ain't a cheap expense. It's measured in years and in self-defense. You pay the tax when you cover for a crime. You pay the tax when you doing the time. It ain't about money, it's about the soul. Digging yourself out of the betrayal hole. I keep the receipt, keep the ledger clean, navigating through the dirty machine. Loyalty tax, price going up high. Paid in silence, paid with a lie. Circle gets smaller when the bill comes due. Loyalty tax, separating false from true. Loyalty tax, price going up high. Paid in silence, paid with a lie. Circle gets smaller when the bill comes due. Loyalty tax, separating false from true. The loudest voice usually the first to fold. Selling out cheap for the fool's gold. I learned a lesson in the county cage. Reading the betrayal on the lawyer's page. Real ones move in silence, never brag. Don't need a banner, don't need a flag. Their action speaks louder than the empty speech. within the grasp, but out of the reach. You want the crown, you gotta pay the fee. Nothing in this life is ever for free. The loyalty tax is a heavy load to bear, leaving you gasping for the open air. But I pay it gladly for the chosen few, the ones who stood solid when the wind blow. Loyalty tax, price going up high. Paid in silence, paid with a lie. Circle gets smaller when the bill comes due. Loyalty tax, separating false from true. Loyalty tax, price going up high. Paid in silence, paid with a lie. Circle gets smaller when the bill comes due. Loyalty tax, separating false from true. Audit the circle, check the bottom line. Cut off the dead weight, let the real shine. It's a business of trust in the bankrupt world. Watching the treachery get unfurled. Some pay with life, some pay with fame, but everybody playing in the same damn game. I'd rather walk alone than with a crowd of rats, trading the eagles for the alley cats. So check your pockets, check your heart, before you try to play the loyalty part. Can you afford it when the collector comes, or will you vanish with the beating drums? Loyalty tax is the highest cost of all, determining who stands and determining who falls. Loyalty tax, price going up high. Paid in silence, paid with a lie. Circle gets smaller when the bill comes due. Loyalty tax, separating false from true. Paid in full, receipt check, circle close. Loyalty tax.
Patrol mode, flashlight bang, watch your back. Whoa, 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 yeah.
Night shift security, walking the halls, listen to echoes, talking to walls. Flashlight cutting through the empty space. Night shift security, walking the halls. Night shift security, walking the halls, listen to echoes, talking to walls. Flashlight cutting through the empty space. Night shift security, guarding the place.
Uniform pressed, badge on the chest. While the city sleeps, I get no rest. Office building empty, cubicles dark. Silent observer in the corporate park. Check the stairwell, check the roof door. 12 floors down, check the ground floor. Shadows play tricks in the corner eye. Silence so loud it makes you wanna cry. Punch the clock key at the station check. Boredom hanging heavy around the neck. Reading old papers in the lobby chair. Breathing in the recycled, filtered air. Yo,
night shift security, walking the halls, listen to echoes, talking to walls. Flashlight cutting through the empty space. Night shift security, guarding the place.
Yo, 2 a.m. noise, investigate fast. Memories of the military past. Hand on the radio, ready to call. Just a cleaning crew, pushing the hall. Adrenaline spiked and the crash down slow. Hours dragging by in the fluorescent glow. Think about the life that I left behind. Think about the future I try to find. Minimum wage for the maximum trust. Guarding the assets, guarding the dust. Nobody knows the guard's last name. Just a uniform in the security game, yo.
Night shift security, walking the halls, listening to echoes, talking to walls. Flashlight cutting through the empty space. Night shift security, guarding the place.
Sun starts to rise, painting glass pink. Time to pack up, time to rethink. Day shift arrives with the coffee and smiles. I walk the marathon, walk the miles. Past the logbook, sign out the key. Freedom ringing loud, finally free. Walk to the bus stop, eyes half shut. Feeling the pain in the tired gut. See you tonight, same time, same place. Rat race runner in the slow pace. Night shift guardian, ghost of the floor. Locking it down, securing the door, yeah.
Night shift security, walking the halls, listening to echoes, talking to walls. Flashlight cutting through the empty space. Night shift security, guarding the place.
Radio squawk, shift over, keys jingle. Keys jingle,
Never tile fade.
Yeah, all the past hum maps, miles in gray. Service lane, dust rights, meet this way. Payphone mist on temper pain. Pager math flips, then draws the lane. So, say speak, we speak, say stand, we stand in time. Head nod law on 2 and 4, the proofs in rhyme. If numbers shine by Friday night, who smooth that line? Drums translate the witness mark, the city signs. Hands low, shoulders loose, stay true, move right. Thread runs, face the street, set facts and light. If every piece is speaking, bring each on beat. Kick holds ground, the snare writes neat. Off ramp, winning sodium dust, cones tilt, trucks yawn, plain sedan, drawers, patient loops, plates file, lights on, mailbox swallows, paper wrap, bands announce the pawn, clipboard teeth on staple steel, margins thin but strong, rooftop lens on warehouse lot, breath fogs, frame locks, radio clears, then swallows hush, coffee tracks the clocks, case board, web of nicknames tight, pin stitch blocks, dot corn low like metronome, cranes count shots, school hall thins and budget code, chalk drifts low, news desk sands, the louder cut, prints was safe to show, spreadsheet irons, jagged sums, cleans with streets no, snare stamps, witness on the 2, kick says go, payphone him, then quarter time, coin lands, tone clear, page of flips, that upside code, left draws near, loose brick lifts by loading dock, stash shifts gear, street inhales once, the footsteps stare, say speak, we speak, say stand, we stand in time, head nod law on 2 and 4, the proofs in rhyme, if numbers shine by Friday night, who smooth that line, drums translate the witness mark, the city signs, hands low, shoulders loose, stay true, move right, thread runs, face the street, set facts and light, if every piece is speaking, bring each on beat, kick holds ground, the snare writes neat, yeah.
Bang, see that, let's chew by note. Circles fence the meat. Crown Vic takes the longer loop. Patience makes it neat. Folded stamp warms the second sheet. Toner goes to street. Clipboard rolls and bullet calm. Kinder than the heat. Basement vent drinks. Copper air. Tape marks the names. Transfer points along the route. Bus bell skip the frames. Pay grade ladder misses steps. Shins recall the claims. Snare keeps fours like witnessing. Kick secures the aims. Rooftop frost on teller rim. Breath writes winter signs. Porch light coded hour marks. Lookout reads the lines. Newsroom trims a riskier phrase. Headline safely shines, case file folds to Atlas Pass. Routes we draw designs, payphone glass keeps fingerprints. Stories fogged and clear, thread recalls the why and where, which face, which gear. If truth walks out and one's a force, hold steady here. Hook comes back, the heads cohere. Say speak, we speak, say stand, we stand in time. Head nod law on 2 and 4, the proofs and rhyme. If numbers shine by Friday night, who smooth that line? Drums translate the witness mark, the city signs. Hands low, shoulders loose, stay true, move right. Thread runs, face the street, set facts and light. If every piece is speaking, bring each on beat. Kick holds ground, the snare writes neat. Some build words and some destroy, cipher turns the wheel. Columns weigh incentive bones, ethics test the steel. Copy room, heat on winter palms, paper learns to seal. If pieces matter, leave them bare, no gloss to fill. Porch step, court and closing chill, neighbors count the due. Captain wants a tidy week, shirts press, public view. School bell marks, attendance thin, months add through. Snare says, write it plain, the kick says, hold it true. Overpass, shadow folds the block, tires, it's and fade. Mailbox swallows paper wrap, bands confirm the trade. Caseboard sleeps with thread intact, morning lifts the shade. Hook returns, the oath is made. Say speak, we speak, say stand, we stand in time. Head nod law on 2 and 4, the proofs and rhyme. If numbers shine by Friday night, who smooth that line? Drums translate the witness mark, the city signs. Hands low, shoulders loose, stay true, move right. Thread runs, face the street, set facts and light. If every piece is speaking, bring each on beat. Kick holds ground, the snare writes neat. Strap, detail, wire, re-up, corners. Keys turn once, the night restores. Highway hush, the ledger stays. Beat stops clean, the map obeys. Beat stops, blinks, the map obeys.
Up here, above it all. Fly free, fly free. Fly, love it up. Fly free, fly free. Yeah. Rooftop pigeon keeper, master of the sky.
Watching a chaotic city passing by.
Flag in the hand, birds in the air. Rooftop pigeon keeper, having got a prayer. Rooftop pigeon keeper, master of the sky.
Watching a chaotic city passing by.
Flag in the hand, birds in the air. Rooftop pigeon keeper, having got a prayer.
Cool.
built from scrap wood and chicken wire. Safe haven, high above the garbage fire. Old man whistling, signal to the flock, ignoring the ticking of the city clock. They circle information, gray and white, catching the last of the fading light. He knows every bird by the wing pattern. Saturn rings, circling urban Saturn. People on the street never look up high, missing the ballet in the dirty sky. He finds his freedom in the flight of wings. Rooftop monarch over concrete things.
Rooftop pigeon keeper, master of the sky, watching the chaotic city passing by. Flag in the hand, birds in the air. Rooftop pigeon keeper, having God in prayer. Rooftop pigeon keeper, master of the sky, watching the chaotic city passing by. Flag in the hand, birds in the air. Rooftop pigeon keeper, having God in prayer.
Feeding time ritual seeds in the palm, creating a circle of the rooftop calm. They land on his shoulder, land on his head. Better company than the living dead. He talks to the birds about the war and peace. Only place where the sirens cease. Solitude sanctuary near the clouds, far away from the angry crowds. Feathers iridescent in the sun glow. Life is simple where the high winds blow. No rent to pay, no boss to please, just the birds and the rooftop breeze.
Rooftop pigeon keeper, master of the sky, watching the chaotic city passing by. Flag in the hand, birds in the air. Rooftop pigeon keeper, having God a prayer. Rooftop pigeon keeper, master of the sky, watching the chaotic city passing by. Flag in the hand, birds in the air. Rooftop pigeon keeper, having God a prayer.
Winter coming fast, tar paper cold. Keep her getting slow, keep her getting old. Worries who will feed them when he is gone. Who will wave the flag at the crack of dawn. But for today, the squadron flies true, cutting shapes in the urban blue. Legacy written in the open air, a silent answer to a silent prayer. Lock the coupe tight against the night, dreaming of the morning and the early flight. King of the roof in a ragged coat, keeping the spirit of the city afloat.
Rooftop pigeon keeper, master of the sky, watching the chaotic city passing by. Flag in the hand, birds in the air. Rooftop pigeon keeper, having God